Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, welcome. Thank you for waiting. I know some of you might be a little bit new here, but thank you so much. Appreciate you. This is LABRISH. This is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows. And at the moment, we are talking about Love Island All Stars episode 29. It's getting on. We're nearly there. We're nearly at the end. Can't wait.
Yes.
So, guys, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm all things sugar and shade Sade. Hey. And I'm here with...
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy.
Yes. And we've got quite a bit to talk about today. But before we get involved into that, guys, make sure that you book the like button immediately, please. Singing my words today. Oh, Jesus. Give me just a second because there seems to be somebody at the door.
Somebody at the door.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, wowzers. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey, Deja. Hey, Gilda. Hey, Ara. Hey, Aaliyah. Hey, Georgie. Hey, Janelle. This should be a good one today. I mean, the show was a mediocre show. It spiced up towards the end, but let's get through it. Sade will be back in a second. And Ayob as well. Hello. Thank you for clock watching. We do say 12-ish because, sometimes we're still getting ready and collating notes in the morning as well. So it takes us a minute to get into it. And the later we start, we find that first look comes out as well. So hopefully we can do first look together. And just seeing who else was in the building. Daily Dio, hello. Sarah as well. Hey. You know what? And Lady Lyrics, hello. And Alicia, hello. And Joy. Oh, wow. There's way more of you. Erin, of course, aka the Black Widow, is in the house. Thank you, Erin.
Imagine that was Amazon knocking my door like that. Amazon, it's all right. I have to just mute.
Knocking like feds.
Do you know what I mean? Get it, man. But heart rate challenge for heart. I swear to God, I'm not made for this. Seriously, people need to relax. People need to relax. That's what they need to do. What the hell? Anyway, very aggressively. You heard that, right? Bloody hell. But I told them not what for anyway. But anyhow, okay, where was I? So yes, welcome to everybody. Thank you so much. Guys, there's a lot going on in this episode. Well, mainly, no, not even a lot. The heart rate challenge was the main thing of this episode. And we revealed, I guess it revealed who likes each other and who doesn't, really. And as we all suspected, Molly and Callum they got their hearts were racing for each other. That's what was happening. Okay, so what is your one word to describe this episode, Nana? What was yours?
It was a bit racy. It's a bit
racy. Okay.
Steamy. Yes.
Okay. Mine was hope. Hope that Molly and Callum give us what we want and get back together. And throw Jess and Tom in the dust. That's what I want to happen.
I mean, Jess and Tom could be a couple.
Like, easily.
Yeah, they kind of look similar-ish. Like they could work.
Yeah, easily. Gosh. Guys, what's your what do you call it? What is your one word?
Alicia said stiff.
There was a lot of that going on.
There was a bit of that. Erin J says villains, Molly and Callum. That is villainous. What could take place? Definitely.
Yeah. I still have my theory that they're sneaking off camera and doing bits. That's what I think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. But boy, a lot was told in that challenge.
Yeah, definitely. So we start off that everyone has been sad since Jess and Casey just left. Callum and Jess, sitting down having a bit of a chat, just saying, yeah, that she's sad and that she's surprised. She was surprised about Soph and Josh, as we all were, I think, being in the bottom. And then, but also, but she wasn't surprised at Georgia S and Toby, because what they've been through is very controversial. And it's just like, yeah, for sure. Toby and Georgia S, they were talking about them being in the bottom and saying, you know, Georgia S was like, she expected that, although she was being very, very weird. Like, I was just like, this is part of the her manipulation process, I believe. Yeah. Like, she's just like, you know, feel sorry for me, but I don't want you to feel sorry for me straight away. I've got to lead you there. So I'm gonna say, because what she was saying was just like, oh, I don't want you to be disappointed because, you know, I think you're great. So the only way the public could or voted us down is because of me. Like,
yeah.
Which prompts Toby to say, no, it's not you. Like, what are you talking about? Da, da, da. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like she could never go in a straight line. She's all like, you know?
Always, yes. She was vying for attention and sympathy and wanted sweet cuddles from Toby. And she used the moment to do it. It is like, okay. Yeah. Even that I guess you kind of got to go along with it, in it, as her boyfriend, kind of boyfriend. Like, but he gave in. I wanted him to be a bit more like, nah, it's not that, and just brush her off. She's jarring. He will get bored of her on the outside straight away. She's too needy. And I don't think he is that guy. Once he gets out and life starts happening, he ain't going to fulfill her needs at all, because he's going to be doing his thing. She's way too needy for him.
I think she's too conniving. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? That will be headache. That's I think ultimately it would just actually be a headache. Can you imagine? This is the thing. Like, I can't imagine like Toby and Georgia and Ty and Ella hanging out. Like, I can't imagine that. I don't see Georgia in that.
I don't know. I can't see it taking. I don't know. And also, he's in Essex, I think, Essex or London somewhere. She's in Yorkshire. How realistic is this? Unless she's prepared to go back to London again, because I know he ain't going up north. So, really, what do we give him? I give him summer. By June.
A few appearances.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But anyway, let's even let them get through this week, because who knows?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I'm sure she's gonna keep her options open now. The rest of that conversation was a bit dead. Josh and Sophie, you know, they were talking about, you know, gutted that Casey and Jess is gone as well. And also they were talking about and they were talking about like they don't really care how the public sees them at the moment, that they like each other, this is what they want, you know, they're really, really happy. And Josh was being extra soppy as well, kind of thing, which was very, very, very cute. Bedtime was just pretty straightforward. Toby was trying to scare everybody, scared Molly, Abacus, and tried to scare Anton, didn't work. Everyone's in like proper couples now. Abacus is trying so hard with Adam. Do you know what I mean? They'll play fighting in the bed, everybody heard. So lots of kisses, hugs. Like, it seems like everyone got a good night's sleep, basically. Definitely. So the morning chats, again, it was just all a bit dry. Toby basically said he didn't mind being in the bottom three. He was just worried about G. Georgia S is just like, we've been on a battlefield. Toby's her person. She's obsessed with him. Yeah. Then this is where I'm just like, you're crossing into the line. You know, like there's a border. She's going towards the border of fetishization. This is what this is where she's going.
She stumbled into that territory a little bit later on as well.
Yeah.
She's there. She is like, we know that type of a woman. And I didn't actually think she was that.
No.
But this episode, I was like, oh, okay, you're that chick. Now this all makes sense. But Toby is definitely just being used.
Yeah, for the wrong reasons. Soph, she's just like, look, we're not the type of couple to be telling each other that we like each other every 2 seconds. Do you know what I mean? That's not just that's not us, which I thought was brilliant. And I was thinking, who are you shading? Are you shading Molly, Tom?
Molly and Tom, most definitely. Like, that's a given.
Honestly.
I was like, she absolutely is shading them.
Yeah, she is. Do you want to get that comment or
Which one, Alicia?
Both of them actually.
Okay, let me do. Alicia Davis says Joanna and Joe had said on a podcast that they were stuck to each other 24/7 and that they were both into each other and so loved up. I guess that's in regards to Molly and Tom. Still not buying it for a second. Lily says, I feel sorry for Georgia. She's unbearable character, very insecure, holding on to life by a thread. Needs a dad, not a boyfriend. I think Toby confuses friendship and sex with actual love. Yeah. Deja says Georgia S is that chick. She said mixed race men are her preference during her first season. And 353,
hey. Okay, so yeah, we had Josh and Tom chatting, yeah, and I couldn't hear anything because Josh was picking his toes, and it was disgusting. It was so disgusting.
Josh is a mess, but I still don't like him. But he's just a real mess. They really do need way more people from season 1 and 2 if they will carry on with this, because there's just an authenticity to them where there's a bit, they're way more raw, and he's very raw. I don't know what they were talking about either, to be fair.
No, it's nonsense. Just you like her. I think remember Tom saying like, yeah, if you like her, tell her how you feel. And I was thinking, but you've done that. You've done that already. So what is this conversation?
You don't need to see it all the time as well. Please, I don't want them to be Tom and Molly. We don't need to see a repetition of the same conversation.
Not at all. Abacus and Adam were chatting, Abacus actually was saying that she liked Adam because he has a heart of gold, and Adam told everybody about the terrace kiss as well. Then we see Molly and Callum in the kitchen.
Kiss we didn't go into yesterday. I was watching clips and he recoils afterwards.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he pulls this really crazy face after they finish kissing. Like, is the only description. Oh, no. Or I shouldn't have done that. So now there's speculation that maybe Adam has a girl on the outside and he's just doing this for money. That's what's being speculated. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
This is the second time that that's happened to her. Do you know what I mean? Because that happened with Joe.
Boy, so yeah, people are saying they saw that. Yeah, he pushed her off. Yeah, it's very it's very off. Like, either way,
what's
it's like
on? But people saying that. So go on.
She's gonna be humiliated again.
People are saying like about Toby, but I feel like Arabella too, like she is confusing like a light flirt with deep feelings. Like, bro, relax. Like, do you know what I mean? Maybe not always so full on. She's very full on. Very, very full on. So Callum and Molly were in the kitchen making breakfast for the other halves. They were being very playful, boy. They were being like, this is us. We're comfortable throwing blueberries, catching him in his mouth. Do you know what I mean? Like, very, very flirty, in my opinion. Yeah, it was like a light flirt.
I wouldn't, like, if I'm Tom and I'm really into this girl and I'm watching her doing this meal with her ex, regardless if this is for me to eat, I would be like, nah, that's off.
Yeah,
they were too comfortable. That was like, hang on. Before we know it, we'd be going on double dates, and these two are having an affair.
Yeah, playing in our faces.
Yes, yeah.
Seriously, pain in our faces. Callum asked Molly what's Tom's favorite breakfast. She was like, she doesn't know. Then Callum's like, I can't believe you don't know. She asked him, what's Jess's? I was like, I don't know. So what's all this? What's all this? Seriously. Then Georgia Essence walks past. I can't remember what she says, but Molly was just like, oh, could have been you, Georgia. Could have been Georgia still. Molly's always got a little bit
do
of shame.
not like each other.
No,
They
I don't
really
think
don't.
so. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. As Erin said, they were flirting like a real couple. They are. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And then talk about not real couples, Adam and Abacus. Yeah, the conversation, it was just like, I just don't know. I'm all for maybe this is who she is, maybe it is, but you know, Adam's like, my love language is physical touch and words of affirmation, and do you know what I mean? He was asking her like, you know, if she likes music in the bedroom, if she's that kind of person. She's like, yeah, I love having sex to music. I find it so sexy. It was just so,
oh god, the girl's cringe. You know, she is
cringe.
So desperate. It's just like, oh, chill. As somebody said, Arabella does not know that she's a fine babe. She's acting like she's a 2 out of 10 babe. She needs to stop begging it and show some pride, please.
Yeah,
just an ounce. Like, I know she probably thinks that that's like, you know, really kind of jokey, flirty, but it really does come off very desperate. Like, always leads with, I'm so sexual, you know. Like, it's just like, okay.
This is the thing. I just thought it was like, I thought, you know what it is, yeah? Okay, when you're flirting and when you're kind of getting to know someone, I think like one of the easiest ways, and I'm not saying you should lose yourself, is mirroring. And she wasn't mirroring his lead almost, like, do you know what I mean? And I think he is a man that likes to lead. Ultimately, he's a man that likes to lead, and I think he likes his women a particular way. And although he was flirting, she was being much more raw than he was. Like, do you know what I mean? She wasn't matching his energy. He's talking about physical touch, which is, you know, he's alluding to sex. He's alluding to the physicality of it, but he's not saying I love sex. Like, do you know what I mean? like they were just, they're on different pages. They're really on different pages, and she's not seeing it. She thinks because she likes him that he likes her. No, babe. Yeah. Like, absolutely not. You're investing way too much in this too soon. Like, and he will sleep with you. He will sleep with her. Yeah, he will. And that is actually it. I don't think it's gonna go. Yeah. Fair.
I think that's been her MO, and she's not learning from this pattern. Like, so she's like, I'm gonna show people who I am, and leads with sex, and then expect something to come from there. And it's like, actually, just simmer down and watch him a little bit. See if he actually is chasing you. Because she seems to be doing all the kind of like chase, and it's like, just chill out, man. Like, you're selected together. It makes me feel uncomfortable, and I can only imagine for a guy as well. You'd just be like, oh, okay, so you're that type of a girl. And I actually don't think she is. Genuinely, she is able to step into who she really is. I think, yes, you can still be sexual, but you haven't got to lead with that all the time. Like, you don't, you know, chill.
It doesn't have to be of that. Like, the same way how Casey was, where he's like focusing on sex in his conversations, it's the same cringe to me. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, it doesn't, I don't think it's cool, male or female. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it doesn't lead anywhere. It is like, so what else do you have? Because you haven't actually built up anything for us to talk about when you always divert it back to sex. It's like, what else are you about then?
And not even in a witty way. Like, it's not like fun. It's not play, like, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, it's she's just full on, and she needs to relax a little bit, man. Do you know what, babe? Like, it's not, why are you in such a rush? Relax. Arabatti
is a groupie. She is groupie behavior to a T. Yes. It's too much. It is like, just chill out. And if he likes you, he's gonna like you.
Yeah.
But from their kiss, I'm not getting a feel that he is really into her.
That's what I was gonna say next day. Daily diet. That was her line. The older you get, the hornier you get. Okay.
I was like, oh, you know, when she said that, and not once, she said twice in the episode. I was literally like, please, Abacus,
Stop.
spare us who are even watching you. Just
This
allow
is
us.
the thing. I'm just like, okay, what's your what are you trying to say to this guy? Like, if you because she's going on like she's not going on like she's in lust, right? Do you know what I mean? She's going on like she's in love. She's just like, this is my dream, this is my everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, so
Lot.
how
It's just a lot.
then you're really shallow. If this is what you think like, if this is what you think this is love, like, or how do you cultivate love, then bro, you need to work on yourself.
A lot. She needs to chill, spend some time. She needs to go on that retreat that Georgia H was on. She needs to just chill, allow men for a little bit, like actually take time, because it's a lot. It's actually too much how thirsty she is.
Honestly, someone said she was dehydrated earlier. Like, honestly, really, it was cringe. It was very cringe. So then we see the double breakfast date, literally a repeat of yesterday. Do you know what I mean? But this time with Cal and Jess and Molly and Tom. You know, they done the breakfast to cheer them up. Is this what happens? Like, you get a breakfast if someone leaves that you're related to, or
I think so. I think so. I think this is when you're allowed to go in the kitchen and cook.
Ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, I swear to God, like, I didn't know. I thought the writer's strike was over. Like, you know what I mean? What's going on? You know, Jess was talking about her and her sister do everything together, that they live together, even if they're apart, they message each other all the time. So, like, how's she gonna go? And
Callum, is that actually even remotely endearing? Because I would be a little bit like, oh, that's weird. I'm not going to go out with anybody who is that close to their sibling, like they are so codependent. I'd be like, well, then it's going to be like dating both of them. And I don't know. I'd find that icky.
I don't know.
Twins or not, I would just be like, so who are you personally without this sibling there? Like, what's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know if that would that bother me. I'm not too sure. Take the heat off me, man. If we go and do my thing,
the whole personality is being twins. It is like, so what else are you then? Because, like, can we go on holiday without her? Can we go on a date without her even?
Oh yeah, probably a date, but she'll probably be messaging, checking.
Oh God.
But you know, like, some people are like that though. Some people have really intense relationships with their relatives. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, where they're constantly like, I know a couple of people like have a relationship like that with their mums. Like, they're constantly talking to their mum.
I'm coming.
Yeah, sure.
Mad.
Yeah. Seriously. Elia's saying, right, like, if you're one of them moves, if one of them moves in with you, you will the other follow their partner? Well, probably. Probably. Oh, guys, as well. So yeah, book the like button, please. Thank you, Gilda. Forgot. Book the like button.
Over 100 people inside, so
yeah, need to get those up, please. Oh, Daily Diner was a tour of your pictures, Nana. Sis. Maybe one day.
Yeah, one day. It's just
no, it's so cute. I'm seeing the moments there. Yeah, so where are we? So yeah, they have their double date. I guess it's gone well. Josh and Georgia H then have a conversation. And yeah, basically Josh is, talking about, Georgia H is the one that kind of really brought it up and said, like, like, don't, be vulnerable if you want to be vulnerable. It's absolutely fine. And all I was just thinking is, like, this is your ex-girl, like, not ex-girl, but your ex-ting. Do you know what I mean? Your summertime fling, like, what? Like,
this is weird, he said as well. They had been doing this for a little while.
On and off, yeah. So yeah, and he's there talking about, like, yeah, if Sophie left, I'm leaving too. Like, do you know what I mean? He's doing big.
I was surprised. Like, I was like, okay,
Mm,
Josh really does seem very smitten with her. Like,
yeah,
actually, I'm beginning to believe him. Like, I think maybe they are really a couple.
yeah, he likes her.
Yeah,
He
interesting.
does like her, and yeah, but I was just like, oh, Georgia H is a strong person because me, I'm not doing agony aunt to my my ex anything.
I know. Although I don't know, this episode, I was like, I don't know if she should have done this.
I don't think.
I was
Well,
seeing
in
like
general,
in her. Yeah. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
I
don't
actually
think
had the same
actually
thought.
you're
Yeah.
ready for this kind of like publicity, being in the
Mhm.
public. Like, I think you're way too fragile, and they probably shouldn't have had her in this show.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. Janelle saying Georgia H didn't mean a word she said. Maybe, to be fair. I'm not saying that like for bunch.
I just don't like them.
Yeah, no. The thing is, this is the thing. Like, I don't trust Josh anyway. Like, I don't trust him outside the villa. But for this story, for this season, I'm okay with it at the moment because
because at
Sophie is
least he's
happy.
being loved.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And he does look a bit sinister. He definitely I can't remember who said it before, but the White Walker. Look, maybe it was Sonia Barley. I can't remember, but like, yeah. Like,
No,
every time I look at him now.
Yeah. His eyes are crazy, and they look like they're red around it. That his eyes are a bit menacing.
Yeah, I don't like. It looks like he doesn't have like the dark line. He doesn't have a dark line around his blue, and like his pupils are always tiny to me. Like they're never like normal size or bit like What I mean, he says I don't like the cut of his jib. Absolutely.
You know, that's just one of the best sentences.
I love that. I love that as well. I do.
Hey, Mercy.
Hey.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
What's wrong with him?
What's
wrong with you?
And Janelle says, I'm scared for Sophie for when Josh is out of the villa. Girls more his type. Thank you. Moonlight Josh is one of those pillars that jump from hotel balconies into pools. We bar. Yes, he is. He is that guy. We've all seen him. We know them.
Z6221 says his pupils are normal size when he looks at Sophie. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. Mercy, we're in a snowstorm in NYC. Oh my god, sorry, Erin. Jeez. In SW.
I guess it is that time of year. It is,
yeah.
It's true. It's cold. Very lucky over here, you know, because it's not been super cold yet.
No.
I don't think we're going
to. Well, today's cold.
But it's still not. We're not close to getting snow or anything, unless we're going to get that snow in April, like we did a couple of years ago. Yeah, no, our weather's been all right.
It's loud April, man. That's birthday time. Jeez, I remember it has snowed on my birthday once.
Yeah,
wasn't
that freakish, crazy weather that we get sometimes.
Who said that? Munna is saying Sophie is one of his types. His ex before Charlotte was mixed race. He's just a wild party boy. Yeah, I believe that.
I think so. I think so. I feel like she fits into a profile that he would probably go for. It's just, I guess, maybe he's older.
Yeah.
Maybe he was really looking to calm down eventually. Maybe he's done all the pills he wants to, and Sophie could be the one to settle down with. I wouldn't put it past him. You know, he is in his 30s now, so maybe he's ready.
Yeah, maybe he is ready. Seriously. Oh, drinking some hot coke. Oh my god, completely snowed in though. Wow. Hope you're okay, Erin. I hope you're okay, man. Seriously. Then they get a text. Josh gets a text again. It's a heart rate challenge, and they start getting ready. So it's revealed that Adam used to be a male stripper, and it's controversial to say. I don't really like male strippers.
No.
Is that controversial? No. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. I think it's so moist.
And you know what the other thing is, actually thinking about it, the fact that he's been, though he said it was like 10 years ago, I don't know if I even think that, I feel like maybe 5, but he would be used to women continuously talking smutty to him. And I think that's where, again, Abacus is going wrong. It's like, he's been in that, but like that kind of smut probably doesn't, zero for him now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Seriously. Oh, Mon Ami is in. I'm watching you ladies from Senegal while on vacation. Oh my god, amazing! All the way from Senegal.
I really want to go to Senegal.
Yeah,
really want to go.
That's amazing. Seriously, thank you.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So the girls were practicing on each other. I can only imagine that was just for titillation for the viewers. Georgia S. No, actually, yeah, Georgia S was just like, I think someone also, what did you say? Sorry, no?
I said none of them were good.
No.
No.
They were lying to each other.
Yes.
Yeah, like like I think it was Sophie who asked, would you get annoyed if your guy's heart rate wasn't the highest for you? And Georgia S was almost like immediate, yes, me. I would. Like, seriously. She wanted to really win that challenge. Yeah. So the girls go first. Sorry, Abacus is up first. She's wearing, I don't know what her theme was. She had a rose. So I don't know what her
lingerie.
Yeah.
Compared to everybody else, you could put him into like they were something. Yeah. I thought she was just straight bedwear. Like
she did slightly remind me of like, like cabaret-ish type. Do you know what I mean? But without you would have had like a bustle or something would have been better. But but no. Yes, KW, she did have the blessed lingerie. Yes, it was very nice. I did like the double strap detail on the back. I thought that was very nice. And like the bone in, the corset bit, very good. I liked it. Yeah. So yeah, she do you know what I mean? She's just like, oh, so you think I'm spicy, huh? Like, who said that? No one said that you spicy. No one said that. It seemed awkward. I just was just like, what? Like, it was stiff. She kind of done the same thing, right? She was just straddling most of them. Yeah. What did she do special for Adam? Anything? I can't remember.
Not particularly. I was surprised because they all seem to. It's like they didn't get. Well, maybe it's just because season 10 was so much better. But I was like, they all seem to kind of soft pedal what they were doing. Like, other than Molly, maybe. But I wasn't. I thought she was going to be way more sexual than she was.
Yeah.
Because I was a bit surprised.
Well, she can't move. She
first.
Say again?
Because she was first. So, like maybe
you want the energy, right? Yeah. That's the thing. But like, nah, and she done more for Toby though. She did. She actually done more for Toby, which was interesting.
I didn't notice that. Oh, did she?
Yeah, because she was like on top of it, and then she like I think she went down a bit as well, kind of thing. I was just like, oh, you're spending a little bit of time there. As well. So then Jess was a cowgirl. Bro, not good. I just didn't think it was good at all. You could see what do you call it, Abacus like doing fake smiling from the balcony, like no. Georgia H was a bunny, and I was really thinking like, why are they taking so long with her walk?
I know
what the hell is in her hand. Like, what is going on?
I was like, why is Georgia H walking for so long?
Yeah.
What is she carrying? And this looks like it's gonna be dry. Like she looked visibly scared. Like I thought we were gonna maybe get a Mal situation again. Like, like something off is gonna take place.
I love Mal for that.
All I was
I
thinking was,
swear
this
to
ain't gonna
God.
go down well. You could just see it in her face. It wasn't gonna happen.
It really wasn't. And the walk wasn't a sexy walk either. It was just like, I'm on a mission to go there, but they kept on like throwing her back. I'm just like, no, you walked past that bit. Why is the camera going back? I don't need this other angle. What the hell is this? But yeah, I guess because they needed to play the song. I don't know. But like, you can see the guys were being like super encouraging anyway. Do you know what I mean? She gets to the front and she throws, well, she doesn't even get that close. She throws the petals. Half of them kind of look they were going into the fire itself. Toby caught one. Like, I don't know. Like, it was a bit strange. Like, I would prefer, do you know what I mean? Like, I get it. I do get it. But like you were saying earlier, this is when I had that moment. I was just like, maybe she shouldn't be doing this. Maybe this is too soon. Like, do you know what I mean? Because it's just like the pressure for you to even get dressed up and do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like, is this helping? I don't know. Then also I was just like with Anton, like, or maybe I was giving him a kiss on the cheek or something. Like, I don't know. Like, it just seemed a bit, I don't know.
Something
forced.
I could understand her not doing it to everybody, and or either if you're gonna participate, if she had just focused straight on Anton, like you know, they just kiss or whatever, and then she goes about her business, like that would have been fine, or not do it at all. But this just felt really awkward, and yeah, like you know what, guys, this feels like exploitative. Like it's just like like she probably isn't ready for this. If she can't participate in the whole process, she's not ready to be in the villa.
No.
Yeah.
Because it's not, and the thing is, it kind of like, because I saw some bits online where people were saying like, oh, but you wear a bikini all day, like what's the problem? Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, this is what these types of things, unfortunately, you see people like say like really horrible things, like, because it's just like, well, you know, just because she can do one thing doesn't mean she should do other. Like, she doesn't owe anyone anything. Like, she doesn't have to force herself to do anything. She's obviously been through something like super, super, super traumatic. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, like it's just showing the cracks where it's like the line is being blurred in terms of like what we accept as like being normal and actually what is like pretty weird, because this whole challenge really and truly, it's a bit weird if you really deep it down. Like you're grinding on people for a challenge. It just doesn't make any sense.
It's like yeah, oh, I don't know, but it's made me uncomfortable, and I hadn't thought about it before. And I was like, yeah, I don't think she should be in here. And because of their history with people and their mental health, she probably shouldn't have been in the villa as well. If they've done anything about having vulnerable people in the villa, she shouldn't be there. Regardless if she thinks she's ready, a psychologist should have been like, she's not.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. Yeah. Then we had Molly, who was doing like a latex number. Yeah, she sucked Toby's finger, she kissed Callum's ear, and she done the full works for Tom. So she knew what she was doing, I believe.
She tried.
Yeah, she really did.
I think she definitely knew Callum's spots. She knew Toby's spots as well. And I think she just misread Tom, because she kind of gave Tom a similar thing that she did to Callum, and I was like, that just because it works on Callum don't mean it's going to work on Tom. And obviously it didn't. But yeah, I thought Molly probably did the best job. I think she was the sexiest. I think she was probably leading.
No, I'm actually going to disagree, but we'll get there. Sophie was in black latex, and my thing was just, no, babe, no. This is
I don't know why I had high hopes for her.
Like,
I don't know why.
You had high hopes. No, I didn't have high hopes, but I wasn't expecting that.
I thought she was going to be the best, because the black ones usually are. Like, so I just presumed she was going to be better than everyone. I did. Not Catherine level, but I thought she was going to bad up all of the other girls.
Nothing about Sophie has shown me that she can move in any sort of way. When they do the dancing clips, like, she doesn't know how to dance. She ain't got it. So she would have been better flicking her hair and like running her hand up her leg or something. That's just, do you know what I mean? Like it would have been better, but it was just like, no, this is free. She wiggled her bum at Callum. It was just like, no. And then she gave her whip to Josh and let him whip.
I just thought that was wholly inappropriate.
It was so inappropriate. What the fuck?
No, like I think
What the fuck?
these are the lines. Like, and even if you want to do it, just keep it purely to your bedroom. That she had a whip and everything as well. I was just like,
Yeah.
this is again
This is
somebody
a setup.
backstage needed to be like, yeah, that's not for you.
Yeah, this is a setup. Someone should have said no. The optics of this are off. Yeah.
Yes.
It freaking nearly titles and it made him do a video. I'm gonna watch that after.
Yes. I was like, nah, man.
No, it was horrible. It was I could not believe it. That wasn't actually a whip as well. I couldn't believe it. Like I was just like, what the actual fuck is this? What's going on?
Us the daily with this show. Like there's always something that they know us blacks are gonna catch so that we remember this is ITV and this is what they do.
Yeah,
they always have to remind us. But that whip one, I was like, oh, your parents also failed, because she herself should have been like, if that was there for Sophie, I'm not wearing that and I'm not going out there with a whip. She should have.
The outfit was fine for me. It's just the whip, like it was actually unnecessary. Why? I was just like, did he say this is what he likes and this is why you're doing it? Like, what the fuck? Like, nah. And if this is what he likes, girl, run. Run.
It's just not okay.
It's not.
I mean, her VT, because didn't she even say that will be the first and last time he's whipping me or something? And
yeah,
like,
she did say that.
Again,
but I was just like, why would your first and last time be on television? Like, no, just no. Seriously. Flaria saying I
adore Sophie and Joey together. They're so wholesome.
I mean, I
guess that must be Josh.
Yeah. I mean, like, yes, yeah, but it's problematic. Like I said, I think I said it a couple episodes ago. I think they need supervision. I think their relationship needs supervision. Someone needs to be there to monitor what's going on and be like, stop. Don't do that.
So you're really deeping that. Listen. You can't watch TV idly these days, because they're always sending subliminals. They knew what they were doing when they gave her that whip. They knew. And they knew that black folk were going to catch on to the fact that the only black female in there has the whip. They knew this.
And that's why she said it as well, because she knew as well. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. Yes, thank you, Erin. Please, guys, please do like the video, book the like button.
Everybody said I like the whip.
Oh god, seriously. So then Georgia S, she was police officer, right, with the cuffs, kind of thing. Although I feel like they could have done better on her outfit, to be honest. And they missed an opportunity. I don't know why they didn't play Lil Wayne. That's what they should have done. Like, seriously, it would have been much better. They played some dead tunes. She was really taking her time. And I thought she bring it. She had eye contact. She was moving. Like, do you know what I mean? I think she was the best. In my opinion, I think she really was the best. And she did say, she knew what would make Tom's heart race. And I was just like, okay. Yeah.
Again, like, the chick she's actually a real problem. Like, Molly needs to actually, like, absolutely avoid her at all costs on the outside, because that's a girl that will just get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, you're in prison because of Georgia S.
Yeah.
Like, she's off. Yeah, you're right. Maybe she went down because of her attention to Tom, and I just felt she was trying hard to be every guy's one. Like, it was like, I know what your game is, really. I just
Yeah,
don't
she
like.
was trying hard. She wanted to win. That was the thing.
Yes,
But it wasn't even like that. And Michelle, you're right. Like it was like the time they made Tanya wear the maid uniform. Yes, that was fucking out of order as well. It was.
See what you know what they do this with this challenge. They do. They always do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and again, as Daily Dyer said, Toby talking about want to go to jail.
Yeah.
They knew, man, making his girl the police officer. It's a
I was
setup.
just like, what is this? He's a criminal, yeah? Is that what it is? She's a slave, he's a criminal. You're taking the fucking piss. You're taking the fucking piss. Seriously, nah. Oh, these producers, they're a lot. Okay, so then we have the boys go. Anton's up first. He's a cowboy. He's literally riding a wooden horse. He was riding that horse for too long, in my opinion. At one point, he took his breath spray out of his pants and kissed someone. Who did he kiss? I can't remember, but I was just like, absolutely not. That's been there. You've been gyrating. You're hot. Like, do you know what I mean? He had sunscreen that he was, I don't know, he was doing it over everybody. Oh, horrible. Don't like it.
No, I think I would put him down as the cringiest. He just is, and he just exudes cringy. But he tried.
He did try. Callum, he was an American footballer. No, he can't move. He can't. He was thrusting in Molly's face.
Yes. And I thought, okay, so she likes that stuff. It's like she knew, like, so she likes that. That's all I was thinking. So this is what Molly likes.
That was a lot. Who did he even with? What did he do with Jess? Did he pick her up? Yeah, he picked her up, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Toby was a spaceman.
I didn't get it.
I didn't get it. Did you say you didn't get it? I didn't get it either. Yeah, like, I was just like, what? What's going on? And why? How is this? This sexy. This is weird.
It took you ages to get out of the outfit. I was just like you got set up, dude.
You really did.
It was terrible.
And then Georgia S is cut to say she's got the coolest cat in the villa, bro. What are you even saying? What are you even saying?
Next time we're gonna see her walk up to Toby and be like, "Yo,
yeah." You know what I mean? Spotted.
Again, that sealed the. Oh my god, you're that chick. So okay, yeah.
Basically, she's at the auction.
It's like this is. You know when somebody says something, you're like, no, you didn't. Oh no, like I'm with the coolest cat. Really.
Didn't like it at all. I thought it was just cringe, and she was just like, I fancy him so much. Okay. Like I was just like, in this moment here, you fancy him the most you've ever fancied him. And it was just like, you know, like you remember when Tom Cruise was jumping on the sofa in the interview with Oprah? It was giving me that energy because she was super excited, or it's just like, are there drugs in the thriller? Like, what is going on? Because her and Abacus actually were so excited in their VT bits. Like they were just like, bro, like relax. Is it really that deep? Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Life of God, that is correct.
It was giving. It was like, bro, what is this? Yeah, I don't know. There was a cuteness there as well, Lee. I'm not gonna lie.
Toby looked like a sealed gift. It was crazy. I was like, Toby, this is the worst.
Not a sealed, like in the
yeah, because he was like tearing it off, and it was like, oh, this is really bad.
Did you see when he put the helmet on her? She couldn't see.
Yes.
Comedy. That was comedy. That was actually comedy. Yeah, so I didn't really like that. Josh came as Zorro, and he literally hugged everybody.
Yeah. Josh did what Georgia H could have done. You know, just we're not doing nothing to you.
Yeah, that was a thingy, man. And the girls were just screaming. That's one thing that was a side note. Georgia S was screaming her head off at such a pitch. Yeah, it was actually irritating. Like, what the hell? Like, This was intense. It was just too intense. Tom was a horny devil. My note is just he's not packing at all. Like I just, just like
She's big for nothing, isn't it?
but bro,
I feel like I remembered that from the last time. So when he came out, it was like I kind of feel like I remember seeing Tom doing the same shit like the last time.
he didn't need to. He didn't need to wear those tighty pants at all.
Nah, yeah.
Seriously.
Tom is so dry. He is just standardly boring.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't much to him at all.
Adam was he a Viking? I think he definitely had a performance about him because he had maybe a gladiator. It was a gladiator.
He was a gladiator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he had like the helmet, the spear and stuff. I think he got someone to stand up and he like spanked them with the spear. Like, do you know what I mean? I liked the performance of it. I think
you could tell he was a professional.
Yeah.
Like,
do you know what I mean? He
had all the moves, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He really did.
Mm.
But yeah, so that was it. Adam is punching with Anaconda. The thing is, Shayla, in face, yes, I agree with you. But personality and body, no.
Yeah. And I don't think Abacus gives off much for it to be like anybody is going to be punching with her. We need to get to know her a bit more. So at this moment in time, I would say no, he could easily get her. He isn't punching really.
Yeah. Oh, Daily Diet.
Adam's head is almost as pointy as the spear. His head is very pointy. It's true.
It is a little. It is. So then they had the results, and this is like whose heart rate went highest for who, and this is always very revealing because these are things that you can't actually control. Do you know what I mean? You can't hide. We are just trusting that the producers are telling them the correct information. I always have that as a caveat because I feel like it's so easy to manipulate these results. Do you know what I mean? So Josh's heart rate was the highest for Sophie, which was lovely. Anton was for Molly. And Georgia H, sorry, was reading this out. She was like, "Don't worry, babe, I think she's sexy too." Which I thought was, she always knows like how, like she, like when she's saying the right thing, it is always the right thing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's fun. She is fun in that sense. Adam, it was Georgia S. For Adam. Abacus's face was sad. She was sad.
She tried. She actually really tried on Adam as well.
And it's gonna play in her mind. And I can't lie.
Wouldn't it though? If the last
if you're a 33-year-old guy, a girl, sorry, and you're doing your best and you're saying as you get older, you're hornier and and all this kind of stuff and making all this effort, and the guy that you like, that you've invested all of this energy into publicly, and his heart doesn't even race the hardest for you. Crazy. That's
and mad. For the girl that took your last man. Exactly. It's a double blow. It is like okay. Like, what do I do with this?
I don't know, man. That's why you don't put yourself in certain positions, man, because the way my ego is set up, absolutely not. Can't do it. I couldn't even promise that I wouldn't have a tantrum, or I might be crying instantly and it might be uncontrollable and we can't film anymore because
it'd be very easy. You know those hot tears when you're angry and tears just come? At that moment for that to have happened to her. Like that's uncontrollable. You're just enraged. Like of all the girls in here, Georgia S again, it would be fair for her to have had some tears. Definitely.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Jordan is saying fear, anger, disdain are also things that raise the heart rate. Yes, that is very, very true. I don't know. I was thinking about that as well as the results were coming out, but like I don't think anyone. It wasn't like Mehdi. Do you remember when French Mehdi was doing it, and the girls were scared?
Yes. Yes. Nobody used that tactic though, because Mehdi went in, like none of them were really going in like that. I think it was earlier on, Daily Dio said it, because it's so late on in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people weren't going in. I think that is probably for real.
Mm.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're in your couples a bit more. So that's why it was very timid-y.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Kaz just has randomly said, Tom, the lights are on, but no one's home. Sorry. Okay, where was I? So yeah, Adam was Georgia S. Toby was Abacus. Yeah. Adam does not find this funny at all.
His face.
I don't know if it was an edit, but I was just like, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was an edit and that face was from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know they're going to add in context to it, because I truly don't think he gives a hoot about Abacus. But yeah, it was jokes that they just went to it.
Yeah. Tom has Georgia S. And she then, because she's conveniently sitting next to Molly, says sorry to Molly, and Molly's like, don't be sorry, because she knows what she's done.
And you know when you're like that literally you're even more of a bitch.
Yeah,
you're just making it really hyper aware, because you know the camera is going to be on you. That you're like, so he still likes me.
He likes me. Whatever. Callum was Molly. Yeah. And so Georgia S didn't like that.
No.
I thought we see Jess's face. She was a bit upset, but Georgia S seemed more upset. Just like, Molly's just like, don't watch me, bitch. Seriously, I got mad. So there was no one's heart raced the most for Jess or Georgia H. Georgia H makes sense. Jess, unfortunately, that's a bit sad, to be honest. Yeah. But you know, they remind each other it's just a game. At some point, they're like, no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not.
That made me laugh.
Seriously. So for the girls, for Georgia H, it was Tom, which was surprising to me. That was absolutely surprising. Like, right, is that what you like? For real.
That's what I was.
All of your choices.
Like, okay, so because we have not, you know, as everybody has said anyway, Tom came in, he made an absolute beeline for Molly as well. So maybe she had liked him, but just ruled herself out because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't on her. So I was like, that's quite interesting. I could see Georgia H liking Tom, really.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she had that Casey history, but maybe still.
But Casey and Tom look completely different.
But she could
have
have
completely different personalities.
You know, like that proximity.
Oh, so yeah, that's the next best thing. In case, oh, mate. Oh, they're going to have a conversation. Serious. For Sophie, it was Josh, which makes sense. Georgia S was Toby. Do you know what I mean? I think Anton was like, oh, too bad it wasn't the same.
Anton's a little shady.
I was here for it.
Shady mofo.
I was here for it. For Abacus, it was Adam. Yes, made sense. Jess was Callum, made sense. But Wally was also Callum. Georgia S was just like, well, that's awkward. It is now. It's like, fucking hell. But yes, that's what we wanted. I think the truth has come out. They need to think about what's going on for real. No one's heart raced the most for Anton.
Fair.
Yeah. And then they done, I don't know if they usually do this actually. I couldn't remember, but they done the couple that heart raced the most for each other was Sophie and Josh. Yeah. Hey, Demi. And for the least was Molly and Tom.
They don't usually do that, and that's why
like,
this is an absolute projection setup. Like we're heading for the change to take place.
We are, isn't it?
But I think that's real. I think that's understandable. I don't think they truly like each other. So.
No, I don't think Molly does really, and I think that Tom knows that Georgia S is messy, so he might fancy her, but she's just too messy, and he wants something different. He wants to win.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to win with Georgia S.
He knows it. He knows it. Georgia is always going to go for Toby. So,
yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, she kind of finds him attractive, but if Toby comes along, he's going to get played again. So then Molly is the easy kind of like, you know, she's nice enough.
We can play. That's it. Yeah. And Georgia H was just like, where do we go from here? Like, where do we go?
So Georgia H has now become the narrator.
Yes. Because they got
that would have been Kaz that would have had that.
It would have been Kaz. Tom is 24, Dammy.
Yeah.
Tom is 24. I'm just gonna load up first look.
Shada's asking they both want to win the 50k. We discussed this a few weeks back, and I think the consensus was there actually isn't a prize money.
Yeah, it's not clear.
Yeah, it isn't.
It's like it's looking like there isn't, because otherwise they would just say no. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Michelle saying Tom and Molly is in a relationship of convenience. Georgie is saying Tom and Molly are managing each other. They are. Yeah, definitely. But now, I mean, I want that ending, you know, even if this was a whole setup between Callum and Molly, they've convinced me. I want this setup to take place. Like, I want them to get back together and I want them to win.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Them or Sophie and Josh. They're my concepts.
Wait, can I go here? I can't do that at the same time. What the hell? Oh, maybe you can. Sorry.
Yes. Molly is 29. She's going on 30, and I don't think they would work on the outside. Dammy saying, I don't think Tom and Molly would really last on the outside at all.
No, she's too old for him, and he's too young for her.
Yeah.
He's too young for her. Wait,
I'm not sure. Just check. The prize is 50k. Okay.
Oh, is it? Where are you seeing that? Please, sorry.
Luna says Tom generally goes for brunettes too.
Oh, maybe someone was breaking it down.
I think they both know that, you know, they're popular, so you'd run with it, wouldn't you? As what's his name alluded to, Chris on his exit when he was like, you know, the game started with Joe, and I think they all know the game. They know the game, especially if there is a 50k prize. You know how to play this because you do want to win. So yeah, Molly definitely wants to win this.
Yeah.
If the public are responding to Molly and Callum as a love story, they are going to get back together.
Oh, 100%. 25k each is easy. Oh, the mirror. Okay, cool. Thank you. I thought it was out, but I can't freaking see it.
Oh, has anybody seen the first look?
I just got an email. What was it saying that? Immediate release. I can see. Well, what it's saying in the press release is it's ruffled. The heart rate challenge has ruffled some feathers. After the heart rate challenge, after Tom's heart rate was highest for Georgia S, Molly is questioning her where she stands. She said, chatting on the terrace, Molly confides in Sophie and Georgia S about Tom. I think there are some reasons as to why Cal and I, and why it was Cal and I, and it was Tom and Georgia S. Maybe he's not shutting it down like he needs to be. I do think I'm going to speak to him. Later in bed, Tom and Molly struggle to see eye to eye. As Tom says, it's just me and you. And when Molly laughs, Tom says, what, babe? If you can't trust me, we've got no chance. Will the two be strong enough to overcome this challenge? That's what it says. And it was saying
this first look is out on the LI app, so it should be coming through to everywhere then.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Let me refresh again.
Kaz says 50k will pay for Molly and Callum's wedding.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, this is what I'm saying. And also, OK Magazine covering it. Do you know what I mean?
We're all going to be here for this love story. They've kind of won it over. Like,
by the end of the year, these two are going to be married, and it's going to be star-studded. That all of this cast is going to be invited. Yes. Someone's going to be a bridesmaid, like probably Abacus.
Yeah. Abacus.
You know what I mean?
Georgia H. She absolutely should not have Georgia S there, but
at all.
Probably will.
Okay, I've got it. There we go. Bum, 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 bum.
There we go,
Yeah.
guys. We're going to do first look together.
First look.
Love Island First Look, sponsored by Google Pixel 8.
It's a bit mad having like your ex come over to you and that starts sex dancing. So automatically you're going to be like, oh,
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah, exactly.
when it comes to the time and Georgia, I don't know. You know, you can just see it.
There's been a few occasions where I've looked and I've thought, should you be doing that if you...
Yeah. But the thing is, I honestly don't think that you have anything to worry around.
No, but I do think I'm just going
all.
to speak to him. I'm just going to say, look, there's obviously a reason why she still keeps doing like little fun
comments,
things,
yeah.
and it just needs to be shut down, doesn't it, at this point?
All right, Tom.
Yeah. Remember, we've seen this.
Game playing
Yeah.
couple. Possibly it could be you two. Every time somebody's come in for G, she's dropped you, then she's gone back to you, and she dropped you.
I never once dropped him for anyone, and I've always supported you. And I've been hearing that you've made a few comments about me behind my back, Josh. And I'm not
really telling them about you
about
behind
me
your back, I'll
and
tell
my
you.
couple.
I'll tell you.
No, I tell you,
And
to
I'm
your
sorry,
face.
the couple that you've been trying to put a negative spin on either.
Go on then, who? Go on. Say it with your chest. Exactly. Because he ain't been putting no negative
It's
spin
not
on
my place to
anybody.
say.
Has any of you got to speak up? Nah. Didn't think so.
Oh. Oh. Okay,
I
good.
can't lie. I like that about you.
He is the king. He really is the king.
Anyone got something to say? Can't even do it, boys. But oh my God, no, he cracks me up.
Oh, yeah, for real, Aaliyah, spicy. Yes.
Oh, Josh, man, I can't like this guy.
Yes,
When he
CJ,
does
Josh with
come
the
out.
energy. Yeah. And you see,
Mhm.
chest out, arms out,
Mhm.
everyone
Anyone got
silent.
anything to say?
I don't think so.
That's what I thought. Because who are you chatting to exactly? Because you're not going to say anything, Georgia H. You better. Maybe she will. I don't know. Because you know she
Sometimes we
can
can,
flip-flop.
but
Yeah.
what would Josh have been saying that is a lie? It is to say I haven't dropped Anton for anyone is like, are you on crack? You clearly have continuously dropped him and then be like, you know what, Anton's always there. Like, you have
Yeah.
dropped him 2
Yeah.
times. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
It's true, isn't it? You dropped it. You tried to drop him for Josh.
Yeah.
So.
Like, he knows this about you. Aaron said he turned into a roadman.
The thing is, it's just like, what are you gonna do?
I know Sophie's like, that's my man, my man.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting beside him. Honestly, she was quiet. Like, yeah, say what you're saying, babe. Because for real, what's she gonna? I can imagine. Sophie so much. Seriously, but yeah, I think like even that first conversation, I feel like Molly's got she's got right. If she went after Georgia S, she's in an absolute right to do so. Yeah. Absolute right, seriously, because are you flirting with Tom? Like, is that what's happening?
I mean, this is the thing. If Georgia S has continued to be saying like funny, flirty things to Tom, she's bang out of order.
Yeah, it's completely.
And, you know, Toby wouldn't particularly care though, so she could get away with that with Toby because I think Toby knows like he's going about his business when they leave the yard.
Yeah,
but definitely for Molly, milk this storyline and then somehow start chatting with Callum.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I'm surprised. To be fair, Aaliyah, I'm surprised Anton didn't say anything. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what I mean?
It's King Josh,
but it's true. And he's telling the truth, isn't
it? What can Anton say? You know that you've been dropped.
Yeah, it's true. He's not even being peacemaker right now, anyway.
Yes, no, it's spot on. Plus, Josh knows that he can get Georgia H back whenever he wants. He absolutely
very true. And I think she knows that too.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
she
Yes.
she doesn't want to fuck it up for the maybe, for the hope.
Yeah. When they all
Maybe
come out,
tomorrow.
and maybe she can have him again. As she started off by saying, I'm gonna have fun with him while we're in it, and that never happened. So yeah.
That's all. Jesus.
Yes, Erin, yes. Anton only has energy for Chris.
Yeah. And Mitch. That's it. So he went in on Mitch. I thought differently about Anton when he went in on Mitch. I was just like, okay, but Mitch is a bitch, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's not really
Exactly. It don't mean that.
I mean,
Yeah, we need Anton to be standing up to King Josh. Let's see the whole episode. And somebody said, hope tonight's show is good. I hope so as well. I hope this is a good one because I was scared for this week. I was it may be a bit dry, but let's hope it is a good one.
So tomorrow, I will say actually tomorrow we're gonna have my co-founder actually from Pepper, Beverly, is gonna come onto the show, and we're gonna talk a bit about numbers and social media growth and all that kind of stuff, as well as a little extra bit as well. And we have another guest on Monday, but we'll let you know closer to the time on that. Yeah, any other bits?
No, that's it, man.
Yeah,
that was a good first look. Let's hope that tonight is a good show.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes,
again, we'll be back tomorrow at 12-ish. For those that are new, it's 12-ish, not 12 on the dot.
But if you get here earlier, just come in the chat and start talking. Like,
yeah,
reading over what you guys have said before we get on. So yeah, get involved. There is over 150 of you in here. I hope we have over 100 likes. I hope. Please
put the like button, please. Like, honestly, it does the world. It really does. Like, you know, we're not asking for you for anything, really. Do you know what I mean? So
we do love a super chat, though.
If you want to send us one, love that. But yeah, if you can't do that, like, yeah, just liking the video really, really helps a lot. So helps us fight the algorithm. You know how these things are biased and stuff, you know. So yeah, please do that, and we will be back tomorrow. Subscribe to our channel as well. Yanni's Caneva, Nana Evans Com, and hey, Sade Salami. We'll be back tomorrow. See you later, guys.
Guys.
Bye.